The immediate priority for the unvaccinated is to protect them from infection, and that means to keep unvaccinated people away from crowded environments, because you'll remember that these hospitality locations have had a lot of their restrictions lifted, so vaccinated people can live their lives normally, and it's not fair on the vaccinated to ask them to make sacrifices for the very small number of people who have not become vaccinated.
So that is a big high jump for people to have to go through if you're not vaccinated. The message is, if you want to be able to have a meal with friends, if you want to welcome people into your home, you have to get vaccinated. That's a simple message. And if you don't, if you choose not to, that's okay, but you'll have to wait a long time before you can participate in other activity. So the strongest message to those that are unvaccinated is you're going to have to wait weeks and weeks and weeks. In fact, you're going to have to wait several months before you can do anything. I mean, most of us who are fully vaccinated will be able to participate in community life, in hospitality in 2 weeks' time.
I'm not going to say to someone, oh, look, just wait us out, will you? Just wait 4 or 5 weeks and then you'll be able to go to the pub. No, if you make the judgment to not get vaccinated and you reckon you can wait out us or the publican or whoever you want to think you're waiting out, you won't wait out the virus, because the virus will be here for a long time. And your only protection against it is being vaccinated. And that's to keep people who are not vaccinated out of some of those venues that we've been talking about today. For instance, I'll give you an example. The Grand Prix is in April. I don't think there's going to be crowds at the Grand Prix made up of people who have not been double dosed. Please don't play that game of let's just wait them out and then we'll be able to do everything we want to do and have not got jabbed. No, that will not be the case here.
One Nation is the champion for the right for unvaccinated. I don't think so. It's not going to happen under my watch, and I doubt very much if it's going to happen under Premier Gutwin's watch. We're not going to stand for it. The way out of lockdowns and restrictions is vaccinations, because there is nothing else on the table. Let's be honest about that. It is the only weapon we have. That's what we need to do. Sometimes sacrifices have to be made.
I personally would not want anyone unvaccinated coming to my Christmas party, and that's probably, you know, about where it would sit for me.
If you want to go to the stadium, you want to go to RACF Arena or each of the HBF parks, you'll need to be double dose vaccinated. If you want to come into Western Australia from interstate, or you want to fly interstate and come back, you need to be double dose vaccinated.
Remembering we do not have a mandatory vaccination policy in this country.
We haven't had any health advice that we should do that. Trying to encourage vaccination by every measure possible is the right thing to do. The virus will find the unvaccinated. That's what they all say. Internationally, interstate, where they've had COVID, it will find the unvaccinated.
And if you are out there in any way, shape or form campaigning against this mandate, you are absolutely anti-vax. If you say pro-persuasion, stuff it, shove it. We are absolutely going to make sure as many Territorians as possible are vaccinated. That is our best protection against this thing. And if you look at the Doherty modelling, that's only come out since, that says if you double dose 80 in remote communities, 5 and up, I think you'll see our vaccine mandate is absolutely crucial to protecting lives, particularly Aboriginal lives. And I will never back away from supporting vaccines, and anyone out there who comes for the mandate, you are anti-vax.
I appreciate greatly the work done by all the premiers and chief ministers and seeing those national vaccination rates get to where they are. We've got one more state to get through that gate. As it's a bit like, you know, getting the sheep through the gate into the run. It's a bit like, you know, getting the sheep through the gate. It's a bit like, you know, getting the sheep through the gate.
What do you want?